In the ruck against Riley O'Brien, who was arguably the Crows' best last week in that home loss against Essendon. He brought it down, O'Brien. Cripps in a wrestle. Sloan flicks it out to O'Brien. Might have got a free kick as well, Rory. Nothing doing on the follow-up. Brad Crouch told to play on Daisy Thomas as it was touched off the boot. And now Carlton.
Chip kick up and Sloan's good enough to get it picked up by Murphy now. Murphy looking inside, not much on. The kick was a beauty though. Here's a real opportunity now for Stingle. He twists, he turns, he dodges, he goes on for the banana and bends it and bends it and bends it and puts it through the middle. And that is a cracker of a goal.
Feel better, and I reckon the coach's box just has a little sigh of relief too. Just got out the back.
Great composure as well. Just to feel the pressure of Liam Jones behind him and ran that little angle. Just
there, cut out by Cripps. Kept the ball above the head and then handballed it over the boundary line. What's the adjudication? Throw it in.
Just lazy too, isn't it, from Rory Sloan, which is not something that he gets labelled with too often. But this forward half game of the Blues, this is what it's about.
Realised Lynch was almost committed to playing on, so just gave him a double lead.
To the hot spot, up it goes, off the hands of the pack. Murphy twisting and turning and gets their second. That's a beautiful left foot snap from the pocket.
The mistake here is they let it out the back. So that's cardinal sin if you're a defender. You want to keep that ball in front as best you can. Ball towards the boundary line. As soon as it got out the back, presence at ground level for the Blues.
Blues have set up reasonably well here behind the ball, but it's gone forward and it's gone to Cripps. It's gone to the skipper and he's gone for the goal umpire. And that is magnificent roving. Great stuff from the Carlton captain.
These stoppage type situations. There he lines shoulder to shoulder.
But Rory
Sloan.
He's got to look at that. Rory from his starting position. He's left the centre of the ground open.
Yeah, he's given him the
Cripps,
corridor. Yep.
Which is not something, again, you'd expect from Sloan. He'd be much more experienced in handling a corridor.
Switches on if they go.
Brodie Smith good enough to execute it. And Crouch has an option down the line. He knows it as well, being talked through it by teammates. Here's Riley Knight. And a couple of one-on-ones to go to. Walker. 21 shots from this spot. Down the years, he's kicked 16 majors, bends it back, knows what he's capable of, sneaks it inside the post, and look what it means to the big Texan.
Kick it too hard.
Youngster making a home down back right now. Murphy chasing the kick from Cripps, has Mackay outside him, does the team thing. Kennedy pops up in the right spot.
Good ball use going forward. Both sides look vulnerable through the middle of the ground.
Kennedy plays on, opens up the angle, bends it back. He's loving life up forward.
Oh, the transition is good. Up it goes. Silvani in position 1A. Knocks it down to the ground. Talia picks it up, does well. Hardigan over the top. It's not out of there yet. Here's a chance for Carlton. Have they got it? Yes, they have. Yes, they have indeed. And Lang kicks the goal.
Walked out of the forward line again. Handball. Even the forward handball, which invites pressure. They're not able to get a glove on at the moment.
This is the last bit of the play, which is all good and well. But if you want to know the story, you've got to go way back to the forward pocket of Adelaide, where they looked like they...
Trying to help out. He's got an option. Flicks it towards Gibbons. Turns onto his right boot. They like this one as well. The poster. And we have our first miss.
Just caresses it to the top of the square. Casbolt! Up he goes. Gets his hands to the ball. Couldn't quite hold it. The tackling's been great by the Carlton side. The defensive pressure.
He gave him the opportunity.
He has had a lot of ankle issues in the past as well, Matthew Kennedy, so this isn't a great sign at all. You can see him immediately grabbing at it. And
chip kick inside. That was great vision and the ability to pull off that kind of kick as well. To Walker, who's the villain here for some reason. He gets 50. This will lighten the mood a little.
He'll be in range now.
Oh,
that might be 100. It is.
Cover that loss with great leg speed.
So after the 100-metre penalty, Walker has his second of the afternoon. He is on.
Making Talia turn his head, not being able to watch him and the ball at the same time.
Setterfield gets the distance.
His bag of tricks from a natural superstar. And there goes a big mark by Silvani, paid.
In actual fact, because not only did he have Hardigan, Talia had come off his...
Big one to put Carlton back in front. Comes in, splits the middle, and the Carlton fans are celebrating a third generation of Silvani as they hit the front in the shadows of quarter time. We've played 29
weeks, also against Melbourne. 3 goals from a combined about 155 metres out. Here we go from beyond 50 again. Won't quite get the outswing going.
Back to Simpson for his third link in the chain. He gets it on now to Gibbons. Gibbons goes long and strong. Big Harry! Once again, Gary Lyon from full back to forward pocket, and a 50-metre penalty all the way to Carlton. And they'll kick the goal and be 10 points up. Mackay. It's a goal to the Blues.
Yes. The pattern of play continues to emerge. Yeah, no pressure in
Time through the middle of the ground, but it can be at the expense of the team. We've seen the big bodies back in there, the difference that it's made for the Blues.
Cripps again reading the ruck work, setting up Curnow, who's having a fantastic game, but it's another poster.
For the Adelaide Crows as Knight goes up to the forward pocket position, free kick.
He didn't have to do that, Liam Jones.
Had the 2v1. It's a panic free kick.
Comes in. And he kicked them beautifully in rehearsal, but he gets the handball going. This is a big contest.
Oh, wow.
And Centrefield did it beautifully to Kennedy. Kennedy goes to big Levi. And Levi Casbolt gets the round of applause. And Levi Casbolt gets the 6 points. And the Carlton fans go nuts at the MCG.
Fans as well, they gave him a standing ovation as he ran to the bench. And Adelaide Mids have got some work to do here. They're getting beaten in the contest, they're getting beaten around the ground. That's a young mid showing up
A red-hot favourite. Cripps straightens up that kick and able to find DeLuca. Doesn't have the journey from beyond 50, sets it up instead, and they're off the chain in the forward pocket. It's Casbolt.
What do you reckon?
if he feels comfortable.
Kick the drop punt a moment ago. He likes it around the corner as well. Levi Casbolt goes bang, bang.
It's a genius. He need to deliver here. He gets the run up. He kicks it from 55 out. He's got a good piece of it right to the line, but it's punt. Beautiful kick under pressure. That was great play. Knight to Tex. Walker lines him up. He's kicked this. That's what he can do. That's what he needs to do, and that's what he just did. Well,
all that sort of stuff. This is just skill and talent.
Yeah.
He's supremely and sublimely skilled.
So Wiedering's got great position there, and Tex didn't want to work to the outside. He wanted to draw the ball, but Wiedering goes forward, overcommits. He got in a situation where he couldn't influence.
Sloane loses out again, gives away the free kick to Cripps. Goes long inside forward 50. The ruckman goes down there again, and he takes the mark. Phillips got rid of O'Brien from directly in front. And he doesn't have the accuracy this time.
free kick going the way of the Adelaide Crows. So Matt Crouch looks to his brother, and it's been turned over. They just faded off them beautifully there. A kick, stretching mark.
Crow key forwards.
He's kicked one today, Big Harry, at this end. He starts at left and it stays.
Scored from the back half in the opening quarter. Now they're coughing it up. Curnow keeping it locked in company with Thomas. Walsh can have a shot from 48 metres, and it bends the other way. The head's being protected in the modern day footy, but he turned it over there. SPS and Murphy will take a mark right on the 50-metre arc. They're asking for 50, the Crows fans. Don't think they're going to get it, but boy, was Murphy asked to earn that kick.
Yeah, was he late? Would be the answer. I think so. He hasn't paid a 50, but he was high. I think that was the cause for the 50 right there. He's taken the mark and been collected high. So I think that's 50 metres all day.
Wilson goes long and fisted through by Phillips.
Here they go. Roll of the dice. Mackay goes long and strong, looking for the big man in Jenkins. Jones heads for the boundary line. Jenkins says was intentional, and he's got it.
Closing forward.
What a huge kick this is now for Josh Jenkins.
Clock froze there.
And he's offline.